Hey guys, in this video, I'm going to go through 5 tips to organically grow your Instagram following from 0 to 10,000. I've done so many videos on Instagram. I'll have them linked in the cards in case you want to check them out. But I've had my Instagram for a while and I have over 10,000 followers. So I wanted to share these tips with you guys. If you want to see my 5 tips, then just keep watching. Now, my first tip to growing your audience, guys, is consider doing giveaways. So giveaways are really great to grow your audience, and it's a nice way to give back to your audience. So when I do giveaways, what I like to do is find items or things that I really think my audience would love to win, and there's even something that I would love to win if I entered the giveaway. It definitely doesn't have to be pricey, guys. You do not have to give away MacBooks or iPhones or anything like that. If you want to, I mean, hey, no one's gonna hate you. But it can be affordable items that people really enjoy. Then make it nice, simple, and easy to enter. Sometimes I see giveaways where you've got to like follow 10 different people, and once you get to this account, you've got to do that, and then tag 60 friends, and then you're entered into the giveaway. I don't know, it seems a bit much to me sometimes. Your audience can get confused when trying to know, like, have I done the right thing? Am I entered? I don't even know. So what I like to do is just say, tag 3 friends who you think would enjoy my content. And that's it. It's super simple, and I often feel like it's a nice exchange. I'm not asking my audience too much, and they don't mind doing it because the giveaway is worth it, if that makes sense. So make it something simple, make it something fun, and also easy for your fans to enjoy and enter. And I promise you guys, your audience will definitely grow by doing this because you're giving back to them and they're tagging 3 friends, and those 3 friends then see your profile. They maybe like your stuff and also want to enter the giveaway. They tag their friends, and so this whole kind of ripple, triple effect happens, and it's just awesome for growing your audience. My next tip is support groups. Now, some people may or may not agree with this. I think it's totally awesome, so long as with everything else you do it with integrity. Now, what a support group is basically you find, I would say, maximum 10 people, because it can get a little bit too much sometimes, but you basically find 10 people who are in the same niche as you, or who are like-minded, or just share similar interests as you, and you create a group on Instagram where you are all in it, and then every time one of you post on Instagram, the other 9 people in the group go onto your post and they comment on it, they like it, and if they want, share it. And the reason you do these support groups is it's a nice way to get the ball rolling. As you guys know, Instagram is all based off of algorithms and how much interaction and all the rest you get. So by your support group engaging with your content, it just helps push it further out into the Instagram world, and thus helps your posts get found and interacted with by your main audience. You don't want to create a massive group with 3,000 people in it. Everyone's going crazy or haywire. You don't know if people are commenting on your posts. You want this to be authentic. You want it to be people who literally are supporting you and who you are supporting. So I think support groups are a great way to get just the ball rolling. Try it out, see if you like it, see if you don't, and if your followers generally grow the way you want them to. Now, this is something I find a lot of people don't do, but it's so simple and it really does get people going to your account and following you. So what am I talking about? It's tagging your Instagram stories with hashtags. I promise you, I get so many views from this, guys, and obviously some of those people viewing my stories go through to my profile if they enjoy my feed and what I'm all about. They end up following, and so my Instagram audience grows. What I like to do in my notes application is create separate hashtag groups. So depending on what Instagram story I am doing, I will just quickly go into my notes, copy all the hashtags that I've created in that group, and then just simply paste it on my Instagram story. I'll make the hashtags really, really small because I don't want a whole bunch of hashtags across my entire story, if you know what I mean. People don't necessarily have to see them on your stories, but if they're tagged, they can be found, which is what is important. This works particularly well when, say, a big brand launches a new product or something is hot and trending within the world. For example, when the Samsung Galaxy S10s were released and they had that whole event, I then got my S10 Plus and I did a bunch of Instagram stories on it, but I tagged the unpacking event, I tagged Samsung Galaxy, S10 Plus, and some of them ended up getting added to the search story, if you know what I mean. And a bunch of people watched my stories, clicked through to my profile, and started following me. So try it out, guys, and also check out your Instagram story analytics because you will be able to see how many views you got from those hashtags. My fourth tip, guys, is making use of the various mediums that Instagram has available to us and also engagement. So firstly, what do I mean by mediums? What I mean is Instagram allows you to post pictures, carousels, videos. You can go onto Instagram stories, do lives, all sorts of things like that. And the reason Instagram has all those different mediums is because it's interesting and engaging for your audience. So if you're someone who always just posts images, try posting a carousel or a video from time to time, because also what's interesting is when someone goes through a carousel of yours, Instagram views that swiping motion as engagement. And so your engagement is going up, that post gets pushed out more. Also, when your viewers watch a video, they are staying on that post for a longer time than they usually would. And once again, Instagram is viewing that as more engagement. And so your posts go out further and further out into the Instagram world. And of course, with that, guys, you got to engage with the people who engage with you. You have to comment back. You've got to like their stuff, because what on earth is the point, firstly, of even posting something if you're not going to engage with the people that comment on that post? And also, how on earth can you expect to grow? I'm guilty of this. I know it takes a lot of time responding to comments, liking comments, speaking to people in DMs, but I promise you, without a doubt, if you take the time to do that, your Instagram audience will definitely grow. Then on to my fifth and final tip, guys. It is creating meaningful content. So why are people following you? What value does someone get out of following your Instagram account or your Instagram feed? When you post something, why should someone comment on it, or why should someone be interested in it? So for example, makeup or fashion gurus talk about the latest makeup products or how to style your wardrobe. So you follow those people because they are giving you advice or tips or taking you on a journey with regards to makeup or fashion. Another great example, guys, is fitness influencers. If you go onto most of their feeds, you will see all these little workout routines that they've put together that you can follow. It is all completely free, and it is no wonder they have such a big audience and so much engagement, because you are literally getting this amazing workout for free and for nothing, for absolutely nothing. So the value there is massive. Just keep that in mind and try and use that as a model when creating your content. So put in the effort, really think what someone is going to get out of this, and before you know it, people will be engaging with you, they'll be loving your content, and so your audience will grow. And that is it for this video, guys. I really hope you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comment section which was your favorite tip. You can also check out my other Instagram videos right over here. But guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Toodles!